everyone, my name is RadLikeRichard, and welcome to my first ever LEGO Minifigure review. Alright, so in this new series, it will be in a new playlist, new category, other than my LEGO reviews, and LEGO animations, and LEGO custom reviews. So it will be in a whole new playlist, and in this whole little series, I'm going to be reviewing minifigures from all different series, and usually they would have kind of a thing in common, and all of these figures do have something in common, and they're from Ninjago, and they are all 5 of the 2012 Snake Generals. And the reason I said 2012 is because Pythor actually changes in the Anacondrae series in 2015 Wave 1 series. So, but I do have the 2012 version right here. Alright, so since I'm mentioning him, and he is kind of the king of all of the snakes, I'm going to start with him. Alright, so here's Pythor P. Chumsworth, and that's his original name that he told Lloyd Garmadon before he became the Green Ninja in the TV series. So here he is. All the snake generals had the long rubbery tails. And Pythor has black arms, black hands, and a long neck. And I'll just take this off so you can see it. Some nice print. And I wish you could open and close his mouth, but it's kind of just stuck open. And he has red eyes. And he has a big mouth. And now, without his face kind of covering the printing on the body, now you can see it. So there it is, and a little bit of printing on the back, but none on the tail. Alright, so moving on. Oh, and I do want to tell you that Pythor and Scales, the Hypnobrai Snake General that I am going to do right now, is I do not have the sets that they come in, so I believe Scales comes in Destiny's Bounty and Cole's Tread Assault, but I do not have those sets. Bubba Hojo actually gave this to me, and Pythor I got him from another friend, so I don't have the ultrasonic radar, and he does not come with a staff, but all the other Snake Generals I do have their staffs. Alright, so as I just told you, I'm going to be doing Scales, and I'll just get the staff done and over with so you can see more of the body. So there it is, and there's the Hypnobrai symbol. In the beginning of the series, I believe it was Rise of the Snakes, the first official episode of Ninjago. Scales was not the general. I forget what the name was of the guy who was, but Scales didn't like him, and the other general was mean to him. So Scales challenged him to a little snake pit battle, and Scales won, and therefore he was betting on the staff, and Scales won, so he got the staff, and the tail disappeared off the former Snake General and went to Scales, who had regular legs. Alright, so enough with the TV series. Here he is. A nice head. And it's long in the back, so it does hold, so you can't turn it. So it holds in place. So there it is. Some nice hypnotizing circles on the side. He does have red eyes, and they do have the hypnotizing eyes, and big fangs. And here is the look at the body. Pretty much the same printing all the way down. A little pattern. And here's the back, and of course none on the tail. Alright, so that was Scales of the Hypnobrai, and now I think I'm going to do Fang Tom of the Fangpire, and I didn't review the set that he came in. Fangpire Truck Ambush, I believe, was the set. So here he is. And so you kind of already know what he looks like if you saw that video. And here's the staff. Same golden part, just different symbol. So here's the symbol right there. And he has 2 heads. I'll get a closer look at that. It's pretty hard to get off because it does have the long dangly bit on the back to hold it in place, just like scales. Alright, so there it is. The heads are pretty much the same. And then there's a pattern on the back of the necks. And then white going down. And then it kind of transforms into white and black on the back. And of course it has the long dangly tail with no print on it. And here's the front. Okay. That was Fanny Tom. Alright, so now I'm getting to the generals that come in the Epic Dragon Battle. And that is the biggest set, I believe, from the 2012 series. And I do have that set, so I probably, hopefully, will be reviewing it soon. Alright, so let's get on to this one. And he is from the Constricti, and his name is Scalador, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think it's something around that. And here's the staff. And some of these snakes don't come with staffs in the actual set. I just have regular ones, and I just get the symbol. So there's the symbol. Looks like a bunch of chains going around in a circle. And of course has the long tail. And here's the front. Nice spikes on the back. I really like those. And it has the long dangly bit on the back. Oh, didn't mean to rip him in half. And to just take the head off. There you go. Okay, so here's the head. One eye is fully, you can see it. And the other one is too. But on some of the other Constricti characters, one of their eyes is kind of blacked out. And I'm not sure if this is the right head because I kind of got confused with the other set, but I believe this is the right head. But if it's not, one of the eyes just has a little scar on the top of it. And so now we could get a clear look on the back and on the front. And it has a little chest strap that goes over, kind of like armor. And there you go. So now we are getting to the last Snake General of 2012. And all the snake, I don't know why I kept on saying 2012 for the other ones, because Pythor is the only one that comes back. These are all just Snake Generals from 2012. Scales comes back in the TV show, but other than that, they did make an actual set with them in it. Alright, and this is Acidicase. I think it's Acidicase. It's something like that. Acidicase something. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there's the symbol. And here is Acidicase. And there's one eye, it's more opened, and then this one has a little scar in it, so it's more closed. And nice spikes on the top. This one also has a long dangly bit on the back. A smaller one to hold it together, and nice spikes on the side, nice fangs, and it has 6 spikes on the top of the head, and a little bit of printing right there. Now here's the body. Nice pattern going down the belly, and the tail, the front of the tail. And there's the back, and of course no printing on the back of the tail. Alright, so those were all the Snake Generals. I wish they made a staff for Pythor, but as I said, they didn't really have one in the series, and I'm pretty sure they didn't. But if they did, of course, I wouldn't have it because I just got Pythor. I don't have the actual set, but I'm pretty positive that he didn't even have a staff. And I'm not even sure what the symbol is. But alright, so this was the minifigure review of all the Snake Generals from Ninjago 2012. And I will be doing more minifigure reviews. Maybe, I don't know, maybe all the ninja from one series. I'm thinking about doing all the ninja from the Nindroid series, but because I have all the ninja, and then I have the exclusive Zane that is in that little Lego book that I showed you on one of my other videos. Alright, so this is the end of this video here. But for now, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!